how to charge, how to put a charge the iCheat S3 camera Lite version. First of all, depend on which one kind of camera you have. Maybe you have this one. This one is more thin, is with external battery. Okay, you have to use external battery. If you choose a second model, this is a model with battery inside, so you no need external battery. But in this case, the lifetime battery is a little bit more lower. So if you have only this device, only this camera with battery inside, you have to put a charge. If you have this one with external battery, you have to put only battery to charge. The camera not have battery, so you no need to put a charge. But for example, maybe you choose a model with battery inside and you have and external battery. So in this case, you have to put both to charge, and battery external and the camera. How to charge the first version with battery inside? You have to put with micro USB connector. You have to put a charging. Okay, let's start the battery. You can use any USB cable, micro USB cable at any. Try to avoid to use fast charger. You can use any power line or any USB port from your computer. Is not so important, but keep in mind you have to keep to charge until green light is turned off. When green light is turned off, this means the charging is finished. But not forget to put to charge in the off position. Okay, the toggle button must be in the side of the connector, not in the left side. Okay, because now all power go to the all time he will stay green if he's on. Okay, power he go to the camera, not to the charging. So I turn off the camera and I put a charge, and I have to keep to charging until the green is off. The charging process in this case depends how much battery is empty. My advice is to put from late of afternoon, and you keep until tomorrow when you in the morning when you want to go where you want to use. Okay, so if you have a second one, if you have this version, you have to put the same this to charge. This he use a Type-C connector. Okay, when you put a charge, you can use the same any power line. I forget to tell you, but is available for both situations. When you put a charge, if nothing is not open, nothing, you don't see a light on, maybe you try to change the power line adapter and the power cable, this one. Usual the cable it's okay. The power line, I don't know which one kind of power you use, power line you will next to use. In when you charge this battery, this battery have a Type-C connector. Please be careful not use the charging cable what have in the both sides Type-C, because the battery you can damage the battery not start the charging. Use in the side you must have like this. Okay, is a regular USB. Now I put in this power bank is a portable charging battery, because I don't have a power line here. So when I put a charge, a red light starting, and I have to keep to charge until. Okay, you see the red light is starting. I have to keep to charge until red is off and the blue is on. The charging time he depend how much the battery is empty and the power of the power adapter. Usual the same you can put from the late of afternoon, and you can keep until the next day on the morning, and remove from the charging until you want to use. My advice is to not let the battery on surveillance and leave from the home. The battery is from mobile cell phone is made by Samsung, I think. I think S20 is the model of is the battery from the Samsung. Is a huge battery, but is a safe, is a good battery. But sometimes maybe you hear some battery can can burn. So try to not let the battery on surveillance. Okay, not leave from home when you put a charge. So how to start the camera? I want to be sure you not do nothing wrong. Keep in mind, if you have this model, is enough to power from here, to power on a camera from here. Okay, but if you have this model with battery, with external battery, if you have external battery, you have to turn on both, and the camera and the battery. For example, now camera is in off position, is in the side of the connector, and maybe you can see the green light and you think, oh, okay, it's on, but it's on only the battery. Okay, so when you start the battery, you press the again, turn on, turn off. Okay, but when you see the green light, this don't mean the camera is on. This is because you have a second button here and you have to put in the on and the camera. Okay, maybe you see the green and you think is on, but you have to check and the camera to be in the left position, in the side of the button. So be careful. Oh, and I want to tell you another thing. Try to not cut this is antenna. Okay, so let free, not do like this and put like this, because it's not okay. The antenna must be free, because from this wire he go a lot of information, and he must go very easily to the your internet source. So try to not cut. If you have some issue, something is, if it's not clear, you can go back from where you opened this video, and there you can find some specific situation where you can be, and how you can fix, how you can, what can you do for fix, and for can use the problem, for can use the camera. For example, what can you do if, so you have some information there, maybe you can check.